trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Happy Tuesday. Look at that. Tomorrow is already Hump Day Wednesday. I don't know. Tell me, is it me or does it seem as though the week or the weeks or the days are going by extremely quickly? I feel like it was just the weekend and tomorrow here we are at Hump Day yet again. Great. You've almost made it through the week. Hang in there with me. At any rate, so let's start off with what we do here, our mission statement. Actually, before we do that, let me welcome you. If this is your first time tuning into a ShortMeTina video, I'd like to say welcome. In the comment section, do us a solid. Let us know how you found us. Tell me hi. Let me know what your name is. If you are a returning listener, say hi as well. You know what I'm going to say. You can be doing a gazillion things, but in this moment, you decided to stop in and hear what Tina has to say, and for that, I am forever grateful. All right, to our mission. What do we do here? Our objective here is to help you to become a better trader and to help you find more winners. Again, we conclude if you win, we win. For that to happen right now, in the comment section, tell me in this moment, what is your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals? And lastly, I did a video identifying what I believe to be the 3 things needed across the board for every trader to be successful in the market. I'm gonna link that video. Ensure that you watch it. All right, let's recap the overall markets. And then we have Bitcoin daily chart dating back to 2017. A bit of selling pressure going on here. Right now, I see a quote of around 9,500. Today's low clocks in at around 9,300. So we are a bit below. It looks like we're above. It looks like we're above based on this line. But let's restructure it a little bit here. So we're below that 10,000 support mark that I spoke about, or I've been speaking about for quite some time. So remember what I said. I said there can be a possibility that Bitcoin will have a sell-off where we're under 10,000. We might even see a print, I said, I believe, in the 6, 7, or 8,000. And I said overall, considering how volatile the coin can be, that should be not too much cause for concern, so long as we can rebound relatively quickly. So a few days ago, I think we dipped below 10,000. We were able to rebound really quickly. So right now, what I'm looking for Bitcoin for this bullish momentum to continue is for it to actually get above that 10,000 mark in relative short order. Right now, we're off about 12%. Again, a little bit of selling pressure. I would not be surprised to see this cave in within the next few hours, but the key is it needs to rebound in just as quickly as it collapses. If it cannot do that, then the story becomes a bit, it doesn't become as bullish as I've indicated before. What else? SPY daily chart, we're off about 0.32% on the day, closed at 299.78. So we're a bit below that 300 mark. However, we remain above breakout base. We can call that breakout base 293 to 295, denoted by this purple line here. As long as we can stay above that, things should be fine in my opinion. What else? IWM daily chart, really focusing in on what has been going on for the beginning of the year, right? We closed at 155.28, so we're slightly off to flat on the day. I've indicated that the IWM has caused me a great deal of frustration because it refuses to penetrate 160, right? Why is it not penetrating 160? We had Bitcoin at 14,000 the other day. We have the SPY trading up over 300, going as high as I believe a little over 301, making all-time highs. When we see the IWM, it is still about 10% off of all-time highs. And again, it downright refuses to trade above that 160 mark, that crucial major resistance level. And so that is my cause for concern. Perhaps the fact that it refuses, or it's having a very difficult time penetrating 160 should perhaps signal to me that there might be some underlying weakness in the market. But for now, we are above shorter term support. And that clocks in at around 148 to 150. And because of that, I still believe at this juncture, until proven otherwise, the trade is on the long side. So for the IWM, I'm obviously paying attention to, hopefully can get above 160. If not, it needs to maintain support of 148 to 150. What else? And then we have Blue Apron daily chart up about 35% on the day. on news that it's actually partnering with Beyond Meat. Does it deserve a 35% premium because of that? I am not sure. I believe at one point today it was trading upwards of like 60 or 70%. Looking at today's high, we went as high as $13.65 before pulling back to close at 10.38. So is this a buy, sell, hold, what? Well, that's for you to decide. But based on the chart for me, if it can actually stay above, we can say that $9 mark. That's right here. This is once resistance, now support of around, let's give it a range. Let's say $9 to $10. Then things should be fine. Again, if it can stay above this breakout base here, once resistance, now support of $9 to $10, I think things should be relatively okay for Blue Apron. What else? And then we have ticker BPTH daily chart. Congrats to the bulls. The stock is up about 33% on the day. Going as high today as $17.53. We pulled back some to close at $17.17. Can't see it here, but with confirming volume, the average volume, just to make a note, is generally speaking a little under 200,000 today. Volume clocked in at about 2.2 million. So that's about 10-time average volume. So definitely new investors pouring in. So for me, for the stock to look the bullish, and if you can look here, this stock back in March of 2019 was trading around $73. So this is definitely a stock that can run. So you ask yourself, well, what can potentially make this stock run? Well, I don't know. But in terms of levels, if the stock can actually get above resistance, right, we can call that resistance area around $20 to $22. So a ways to go. If it can get above resistance, this area here where there's not too much trading activity, and actually hold that break or maintain that breakout, the chances of it actually getting to 40 and potentially 70 actually becomes a reality in my opinion. What else? And then we have ticker TRQ daily chart. Is off about north of 44% on the day. You had this huge gap down again with confirming volume down 44%. That's a lot to close at around 60 cents. Today's low clocked in at 58. I think it's up slightly in after hours. It's up about 2 to 3%. So I see a quote of around 62 to 63 cents. But even given that, it's still closed, in my opinion, relatively close to the low of the day. And when that happens, chances are it signals that there might be more selling, if not into the following trading day, but the following trading week. So sitting here at around 60 cents again, being down north of 44%, I would stay away in terms of taking or initiating a new position on the long side. Now, don't get me wrong, these sorts of stocks do get their dead cat bounces. So because the stock again is off about 44%, I would not be surprised to see it put up 5 to 10% in gains within the next few trading days. But with that said, if you look at the longer term trend dating back to 2017, you can see that the stock is in a decline, hence why I would stay away. What else? And then we have ticker IDEX daily chart dating back to around 2017. It's off about 23% on the day, going as low as 155 before slightly rebounding to close at 170, again with confirming volume. For me, if you're on the sidelines, you're long or you're looking to go long, for me from a risk reward perspective, the best bet would actually be to wait until the stock actually gets to longer term support of around $1.05 to $1.10 before taking the trade. Taking the trade right here at 170, in my opinion, is relatively risky. What else? And then we have ticker CLDC daily chart off about 20%, perhaps on news that it received from NASDAQ indicating that they will get delisted if it cannot get its share price above that $1 mark. So sitting here at 83 cents, or a bit off of $1. Today's low, so again, we're off about 20% on the day. Today's low clocked in at around 80 cents. We closed at 83 cents. Stock is actually trading relatively close to longer term support and really all-time lows. Is trading very, very close to all-time lows. So from a speculative perspective, if you're into trading these types of stocks, considering it is so close to the lows, you might actually get a bounce here. But of course, be mindful, it is a penny stock. It's already off 20%. It closed at 83 cents. The low clocked it at 80 cents. chances are the selling might continue into tomorrow. But if you can withstand that next 5 to 10% sell-off, you might actually get a 15 to 20% bounce, perhaps even more than that. They might do their best to actually get this above $1 for an extended period of time. That way the company or the stock does not get delisted. So that's my take on ticker CLDC. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker AMBO. Daily chart is off about 18% on the day to close at 258. The low comes in at around $2.54. You can see here this daily chart dating back to June of 2018 that the stock actually broke support of around $4 to $4.25. That should have been the writing on the wall back in June of 2019. And the fact that the stock actually could not penetrate and get back up above those levels should have indicated to you that the selling actually would have continued. So anyway, so off about 80% on the day, closed at 258. The low clocked in at 254. Says to me that potentially we might see more downside for ticker AMBO. So that's it. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. 2, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. I do videos Monday through Friday. And lastly, I've been trading for well over 15 years. If you think you can learn anything from me, then head on over to ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support. I will talk to you tomorrow.